Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily Devotion. The word for you today. I am Sister Maria Dwyer here at Community Baptist Church in Santa Rosa, California. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. We've got a great devotion for you today. The title is Live for What Matters, and our scripture reading is Ecclesiastes 2, verse 18 and 19. I must leave everything I have gained. If you work harder, you can earn more money, but you can't earn more time. To coin a popular song, time may be money, but your money won't buy time. There's a story about a guy who worked the late shift at a factory who walked home in the wee hours. One night, he took a shortcut through the cemetery. Failing to notice the new grave that had just been dug in the center of his path, he fell into it. That'll wake you up. After several unsuccessful attempts to get out, he decided to relax until morning when someone was around to help him. As he sat in the corner of the grave half asleep, a fellow traveler who had overindulged at the bar stumbled in beside him. Desperate to get out, the drunk started yelling and clawing frantically at the sides. At that point, our hero reached out, touched him gently on the leg, and said, "It's no use, friend. I've tried. You'll never get out of here." Not surprisingly, he did. He jumped out. That would be me. A periodic visit to the local, not the drunk part, the jumping part. Let me just clarify. A periodic visit to the local cemetery might help you reevaluate and reprioritize your life. For example, it might encourage you to stop and ask yourself what you're really living for. Solomon had an aha moment like that. For though I do my work with wisdom, knowledge, and skill, I must leave everything I gain to people who haven't worked for it, paraphrased. A rut is simply a grave with the ends kicked out. Don't just make a living, get out of your rut and make a difference. Don't just leave an inheritance, leave a legacy that will enrich the lives of those who follow you. So a lot of great little nuggets in there. I love that. A rut is simply a grave with the ends kicked out. But, I think this last year even has really helped to, I know for me, maybe not for you, I don't know, but, prioritizing and realizing what's important, what you can live without, and just focusing on moving forward and surviving. And so, make sure that you're also leaving that legacy, not just financial legacy behind, but that spiritual legacy and all those things you want to be, remembered for. Of course, that you were God-fearing and a devoted Christian and you were loyal to God, but there's so many other areas. And so are you that one that just sits back and waits for stuff to happen, or are you that one that leaps up out of there, when you're in some kind of adversity? So whichever one you are, and there's benefits, there's pros and cons to being both, but figure out which one you are and go from there. Where do you want to be, and what are you doing now that can change to help you get there? So I don't know, there was a lot of great things, but again, live for what matters. Figure out what really matters in your life and what doesn't, and focus on the stuff that does. So that is your word for you today, and that does it for me this week. Pastor Turner will start tomorrow. He'll have the next week coming up, and I will see you in a month. All right, have a wonderful, blessed night. God bless you all. See you later.